Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. Today is going to be a gardening update. So I will show you what I've done over the past few days and what I'm going to be working on today. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is my desert garden that I have in front of my travel trailer. And I've showed you this before, but it's been monsoon season. Monsoon season is almost over. Every time we had monsoon rains, this would just fill with weeds, especially goat heads. Goat heads, it's a plant, a type of weed, very pretty, but as it dries out, it gets these horrible stickers that could go even through your shoes. They're a pain in the butt. So all the weeds and everything, I was constantly having to take out. And so I'm hoping, I did this a couple days ago, that this was the last time for this season. So I did leave some things in, and I wish I could remember what this is called. I love this plant. I think it's so pretty. But let's see. What did I plant? Oh, this is called Heavenly Bamboo. It's still small, but I put this in. I'm trying to grow some purslane inside this old tree trunk. I'm going to see how that works. This is honey locust. I am keeping this in a pot until it's well established. I want it to be bigger. These are fast growing trees, so it shouldn't be too long before I put it out in the yard. That is just your average tumbleweed, and I just think it's pretty, so I'm leaving it there until it dries out and flies away. This is one of my few desidenias left. I've been treating them all for brown spot. This pot had, this is a red one. It had a white one here. That one totally died. It did not make it. It did not survive the brown spot. I lost two. I have one I might be losing, and the another one that looks like it might make it. So far, the red one is definitely. This is not a yucca. I forgot what this is called. And these here get some beautiful flowers. But I had to deadhead them because the flowers dried out. Oh, let's see. What else do I have? I have my little chicks and hens right there. Let me get in the front so you can see it. It's my chicks and hens. I have, this is actually considered a weed, but it's in the amaranth family. And it has, I believe, medicinal properties, and it's edible, and I can't remember the name of it. Coral's weed or something. So I'm keeping that. I have some more purslane here, and then my poor, I think these are called Whipple Choice. The weeds just covered it up again, so I had to take those out. And I just have some of my garden decorations in some wood. I have a wood barrier. Let's see. And I think that's about it for these guys. Those are ground juniper. I'm going to plant those in another area of the yard. And I have a boxwood. It's losing all its leaves. I don't know if that's normal or not for this time of year or what, but I'll find out. But those things are going in another area of the yard. Okay, so the kettle's still doing good. The leaf miner has not returned. The only reason they're not growing quickly right now is it's still hot during the day. Our nights are nice and cool. It was in the 50s last night, but it's still in the upper 80s during the day. Once it cools down more, I believe these guys are going to grow quicker. Now, I told you that I lost one of my kale plants, but if you look right there, it's coming back. I thought it was totally gone. I do have little baby cabbage coming up, and I have radishes. They're growing like crazy. I love how quick they grow. And then I have my arugula over here. Now, here's the sad thing. Something was getting in to the peas and carrots. I saw tunnels burrowed through here. I lost 2 or 3 pea plants, but I still have a decent amount. All of my carrots, when was this? 2 days ago. In the morning, they were all here when I watered. I come back in the evening, they are all gone. All my carrots. I was so looking forward to those. I can't decide if I'm just going to wait and try again in the spring or if I should try replanting them now. I don't know yet. Anyways, what I did was, as you can see, I've got cloves of garlic, just, you know, in various spots. I have lots of garlic in the house because my heritage requires it. And then I took some hot sauce solution and sprayed that in here. So it looks like it's doing the trick. We'll see. Let's see, my turnips have not come up. Everything else is doing about the same. The herb garden, the lavender, waiting for the turnips. So here's what today's project is. I told you my dog keeps getting in there too. He I don't know if he thinks it's a play box, like a sandbox or something, or what. I noticed that over there where my herb garden is, I have the hoops with the cover on it. He never touches that. So those are safe. Nothing touches that. So what I am going to do, give a try. I don't know if it's going to work. All my other gardens are rustic with the tree branches. So I think I'm going to get out my staple gun. I'm going to take chicken wire and put it over, staple that down, then put my cloth back on and staple that. I will need to keep at least one end open to get into. This bed is kind of large. I'm going to wait on this one, but it's going to need it too. So I'm going to do this one first, and then the turnip bed over in the corner beyond the water tote. And then I'll eventually, you know, when it's cool weather, definitely going to do this for the herb garden in the fall, is get the gardening plastic to put over it to keep it warm. So that's today's project. We'll see if it works. And I think possibly that little guy there, where'd he go? Did you see that little lizard go by? Yeah, he may be the culprit of what's been eaten, what ate all my carrots. I know they eat mostly bugs, but there are some vegetables I think they like, and obviously carrots. So once I find a way to keep the carrots safe, I might try replanting them because, oh, was I looking forward to those. So stay tuned to see if this works. Everyone, so the peas and carrots bed is quite long, so I decided to build kind of like a frame to hold up the sunscreen fabric. So what I did was I used a galvanized pipe strap holder, tube strap holder, whatever they call it. I attached PVC here. I think I have about 1, 2, maybe a quarter of a pipe. And I put this stick here with the Y in it, and I wired it together. And I did the same over here because it needed a little bit more support. Then with my staple gun, I attached some chicken wire. I am debating on whether or not I should put some more down here, because when I put the fabric over, it holds. And this is basically to keep my dog out. And as long as it's looped up like this, he won't go in. So I do need a place to open it up where I can, you know, tend to my plants. So I haven't decided yet. I'm going to see how it goes. If I need to, I'm going to put another piece of chicken wire over here. And this way I can get it on this side and over here. So I'll show you after I get this all covered up what it looks like, and then I have to do the turn. All right, so this is what the long pea bed looks like covered up. I do have it stapled to the lavender bed over here, and it opens, flips open this way. I think I am going to add chicken wire on this side just to hold it a little better. And then, excuse my mess here, I've been working my butt off. I finished the turnip bed. I'll show you how I did that. So this is the turnip bed. Looks like a little house to me. I like the way it came out. Anyways, this shade cloth flips up just like the peas and carrots bed. So what I did, I have a PVC pipe here, and you can see it one down at the other end. I stapled chicken wire down on the sticks, put it over this. I took a piece of 17 gauge wire and I wove it in between the chicken wire to the other side and fastened it to that. Then put my cloth on, and on this side, where the wind usually comes, especially during the cold weather from the north, I have pleated, I'm sorry, I don't think you could see that. I've pleated it like this, and then I stapled it over here. This way, it'll not get blown away from the wind, but I can pick it up, flip it over, and then flip it back. So that is today's project and update, gardening update. So, blessed be, and make it a joy.